This is Amud Yomi, Gemara and Berachos, Daf Chof Aleph, Amud Beis. We pick it up in the bottom of Chof Aleph, Amud Aleph. 3 lines from the bottom. V'Omer Rav Yehuda, Amar Shmuel. That's just important to mention that this is a second statement of Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel. The first was, in the first wide line, he began and he taught us that if one is Aimid B'Tfilah V'Niskar Sheis Balel, you stop Afilu B'Emsa Bracha. A difference between that and Shabbos was Shabbos Betzem, you should be saying all the brachos. Just covered Shabbos, Chazal, we're not matriachas. But during the week, one would stop, anytime, during the week, one would stop right in the middle of the bracha. V'amar Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel, 3 lines at the bottom, he continues and he says, his palel. So when davened already, v'nichlas basic knesses, and he enters the shul, umatzah sivur shem isvalim, and he finds the tzibur they are davening. If he's able to daven something new, then yachzav yispalel, he should daven again. V'im lav, and if not, al yachzav yispalel, he should not daven again. So the basic question is, why do we need 2 members of Shmuel or Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel, both teaching us basically the same thing? That once you daven, you stop. You don't daven again. Says the Gemara on the last line of Chaval Amud Aleph Utzricha. If you only said the first din, Hava Amina Yachid v'Yachid, I would have thought that's a din only v'Yachid. Oy tzibur b'tzibur, or if you davened already and now you're davening in tzibur again. Let's say you davened by yourself and now you're b'tzibur. I would have thought, it's considered as if you did not daven. And therefore now, if the tzibur is davening, you should daven with them. No, you already davened. Unless you're machadish wadavar, unless you could say something new, unless you could add another personal request, etc. I've only said the second and then I would have thought because you didn't start. So you found the tzibur davening, but don't start. Havel Hassam, but by the first case, the Aschel, you already started aim alai with thing, maybe you complete it. Sricha, therefore we have to list both dinim of Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel. Continues the Gemara Amar Rav Huna, Nichlas Beis says Umat Asiver Shem Isvalalim. 5 lines down, Chaval Amid Beis, one enters into a shul and he finds that they are davening. If he's able to begin and to complete, until what point? Actually, Geshatz lemoidim yisbalel v'im lav al yisbalel. Rav Shimon Levi Amar Yochel Aschel v'ligim actually Geshatz lekedusha yisbalel v'im lav al yisbalel. So we have a machlekes whether one should start in the event that he's not going to be able to catch up by either moidim or kedusha. Says the Gemara, what is this machlekes? B'makam mifligi mar savar yachad aimer kedusha mar savar ein yachad aimer kedusha. The first opinion holds that a Yachid could say Kedusha, therefore it's all about Ma'idim. Rav Shimon Levi says no, a Yachid cannot say Kedusha, therefore you have to be able to catch up by Kedusha. And of course it's how we paskin, that one should sanctify from within B'nai Yisrael. Called over Shebik Dusha, Lo Yipachais Me'asara. My mashma. Where do we know for the pasuk of Nikdashi B'toch B'nai Yisrael that a Dover Shebik Dusha needs at least 10? Ditani Rav Noach Ud Rav Chia Barabba Asoi Toich Toich. We have Xer Shava from the word Toich. Ksevach V'Nikdashi B'toich B'nai Yisrael. Ksevasam Hevdilu Mitoich Ha'ida Hazois. And Malahalo when the pasuk says Ha'ida Hazois. The truth is, excuse me, Malal and Asara, that the Ida is 10, Afghan Asara. And therefore, that's what we know, Toich is 10. Utukuliyama Mias, Mavsik, Loi, Pasik. But everyone agrees that you should not stop. Mavsik, Loi, Pasik. If you look at Rashi, 7 lines into the narrow lines, Rashi says, should not stop Tfilah Sai, Likadusha, Lanis, and Matzibur, V'chein, L'maidim. That what? If you're in the middle of Shoneh, you don't say Kedusha, and you do not say Maidim. Parenthetically, we'll point out, you pause and you just stay silent, but it means you're not mafsik, you don't actually say the Kedusha and Maidim when you are in middle of your personal Shoneh. So Ibayi Lahu, smack in the middle of the Ameh, the first one line is Ibayi, asked the Gemara, Ma'u lahavsik leheshmi agadol mevarach. Can you interrupt your Shoneh for Heshmi Rabba mevarach? Kias Rav Dimi Amar Rav Yehuda Rav Shimon Talmidei Rav Yechon Amri L'Chol Ein Mavsikin Chutz which just brings out the incredible power. But Pashta, it's the same thing as Rabba. It says the Gemara, we don't pass it that way. We don't stop and say but at least we can take out what the incredible power of it is. Rav Yudah so if you done the Mishnah taught us that you say brachais before and after Shema, says the Gemara Lemei Matikas of Rav Yehuda. Bal Keri Moter B'Divrei Torah. Sounds like what's Rav Yehuda's din? Rav Yehuda holds that a Bal Keri is Moter B'Divrei Torah. And that is the reason why Rav Yehuda is holding that you say the brachos both before and after Shema and Berachos Hamazon in a meal. Says the Gemara, how could that be? Rav Yeshua ben Levi Minayin Bal Keri Shas B'Divrei Torah Shenemar. It says you should make your children know of a samach and it says nearby Yom Asher Amadata Malahalan Bali Kirin Aser by Ersin Avkam Bal Keri Aser. Says the Gemara, it's a clear Josh that a Bal Keri is not allowed to say Divrei Torah. So how could Rav Yehuda disagree? Maybe you're going to suggest Rav Yehuda Lodar Smucha. That was a smichos. That was the type of Joshua putting two psukim next door to each other. Maybe Rav Yehuda disagrees. It doesn't darshan smuchin. Says the Gemara, can't be. Rav Yosef Hilaman Lodar Smuchin. Even according to the Man Amr that holds you do not darshan smuchin. B'chol Torah, but b'Mishnah Torah and Dvarim darish. We do darshan smuchin. So says the Gemara, Rav Yehuda clearly should darshan smuchin because his pasuk is in Mishnah Torah. Now the Gemara just proves that what it just said, that the Mandarma that doesn't darshan smuchin does the darshan in Mishnah Torah. Daha Rav Yehuda darshan smuchin b'chol Torah kulam Mishnah Torah darish. Where do we see this? Chol Torah kulam and all darish Titania. Don't let a machshefa, a sorceress, to live. Anyone who lies with an animal should be killed. We put the two of them together, says Benazai, Loimer should teach us. Just like if one lies with a behema, the halacha is he gets skila. A machshefa nami skila type of death for a machshefa sorceress is skila from the fact that there's a semichos between a machshefa and one who lies with an animal. Amalei Rav Yehuda says, what are you talking about in the first medium-sized line? We're going to give him skila. Ella, rather proves Rav Yehuda that's not true. Why? Because these are two types of sorcery, and they are included in machshefim v'lamiyatu. And why were they spelled out explicitly in the Torah? Says Rav Yehuda, lahakish, for the purposes of a hakish, lahan v'loimer lecha, ma'vidani b'skila, machsheva b'skila. So proves Rav Yehuda the only way we know machsheva skila is from Oivid Yaini, not from the smicha. So we see Rav Yehuda does not hold that we darshan smuchin, and yet says the Gemara in the third medium line of Mishnah Torah. Yeah, when it comes to dvarim and all the darsh, how do you know Rav Yehuda does darshan smuchin? The Tan Rav Yehuda Rav Eliezer Aimer. Noisi Adam Anusas Aviv. A person marries a woman that his father violated, and Mufudas Aviv. A woman that his father seduced, Anusas Benai Mufudas Benai. Rav Yehuda says no. Us. Anusas Aviv Mufudas Aviv. My time that Rav Yehuda know that is also the chsev lo yikach ish as ishes aviv lo yikalem kenaf aviv. From here we darshan kenaf shara aviv lo yigalei. And how do we know? How do you know we're talking about a woman that was violated? So we see from this smichos, the Torah put the two together. Rav Yehuda is darshaning, even though Rav Yehuda b'kol Torah kula approved by machshefa, he didn't darshan. Says the Gemara, we see clearly Rav Yehuda holds that we do darshan tzmucha b'mishnah Torah. So the Gemara now goes full circle. So how could Rav Yehuda allow Bal Kari to say Divrei Torah if it's a smichos in Mishnah Torah in Dvarim? Answers the Gemara, Amri in, it's true, but Mishnah Torah Darish. V'hani, when it comes to Bal Kari, smuchami ba'ilei le'idach to Rav Yeshua ben Levi. Rav Yehuda needs these psukim for something else. And Rav Yeshua ben Levi, kol am lebenat noi. They change the gears to leben benot Torah. Malav akasu kilu kabel marachayir. If you accept the Torah from Arsina Shnemar, v'odalim nechem levenechem k'sev asrei, yom shabbat of Hashem l'kecha b'chayrev. So because Rav Yehuda uses this judge for something else, therefore the smichas is not extra to learn out Bal Kari. That's how Rav Yehuda holds Bal Kari is allowed to say Divrei Torah. We'll stop over here. I'll pick it up from Zav in the next year. B'siyata dishmaya.